What does one say to an ancient Nephilim ghost?
I suppose you start with...
All right, sweethearts, what are you waiting for? Breakfast in bed?
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
What's going on YouTube? It's Filthy and we're back with another video. This is going to be a challenge rift guide for challenge rift 342 for the EU server and also then the US server. I will timestamp them, so jump between EU and US. Quick reminder, do not complete your challenge rift until after the season has started, whether you're going to use the challenge rift bag to level or you're going to save it to unlock the Alter of Rites in season 30. You need to make sure you've created your seasonal character. The season has officially started before you come and do this. So let's get going. I'm not Rax. This is not going to be rank 1 clears. I'm just going to do the best that I can to explain these two builds. Now, over the last few seasons, the EU one has generally been really hard and the US one has been very easy. These are completely swapped around. So let's start off with the EU challenge rift. We have a Spirit Barrage Witch Doctor. You do not need to know a single thing about this build, okay? All you need to do is press Spirit Barrage once every like 30 seconds. Anybody who can click a mouse can complete this challenge rift. So we jump in, we hit Spirit Barrage, and then that's it. We've got 5.5 minutes to literally walk around the map. We don't need to press any other buttons at all, and we can completely one-shot this rift. I can probably eat my breakfast, drink a cup of tea, drink a beer, whatever, and get this done. It is just so ridiculously easy. You don't even need your soul harvest stacks. All you need to do is refresh your Spirit Barrage Manitou automatic thing over your head, the sprinkler, and it will kill stuff. If you want to press it again a few more times when you get to an elite to try and speed it up, then absolutely you can do, but you probably don't even need to do that. You could literally just stand there and wait for Manitou to automatically kill it without pressing any skills. So we don't need a map, we don't need the locations of any pylons. I've got no interest in going for rank 1 at all. We just basically want to kill all the stuff. There is a yellow here in the left. You can carry on straight up to the right if you wish. It doesn't matter, you'll get this completely finished. Now, I've only played this up to about 90% because obviously I don't want to balk my season launch. I am an EU player. But yeah, this is as easy, I think, that there has ever been. If you're worried about your toughness, you can attempt to press the Soul Harvest button to get some damage reduction. But there is a shield pylon here, so as you can see, we haven't really even needed it. Now, I come down here on the right. I've done this, I think, 2 or 3 times now. It's been extremely easy. How easy is the EU challenge rift? Well, it's super easy. It's barely an inconvenience, which is lovely. This is what we like to see. Another blue here. We gobble up the orbs. There might be something up that way. I haven't ever bothered going for it. Get the channeling pylon, which we don't need. Doesn't really do anything. And then there's one more floor before we're going to quit, I think. We've got another yellow here on the right, which is nice. I mean, the good thing about this as well is the elites are they just happen to be in the natural flow of the map. We don't really have to go looking for them apart from that one solitary yellow. And it is good that we can get our season off to a really easy start. Let's hope the next one is going to be this easy as well. Now, there is another yellow up here, which we're going to pop. I need to be a little careful because I don't really want to go much past 90% because although I haven't fought the boss on the build, I expect it would be ridiculously easy, because if GR47 is melting this easily, then I'm sure a few more Spirit Barrages would kill the boss. So we're going to go down here, we're going to go round to find this blue immediately by the entrance. I'm going to kill it. I'm going to stop. Obviously this is a nice big open map here. The extra 5% I'm sure we would get done with the 2.5 minutes. So that is the EU one done. Let's jump and have a look at the US one. So welcome to the US portion of this challenge rift video. The US gets the Jade Witch Doctor. This is a much more difficult one than the EU. Friendly reminder, don't complete the challenge rift until after the season has started, just in case you've jumped to this section of the video. Right, Jade, basically, Haunt. You apply Haunt, apply it a second time, it does 3,500 seconds worth of Haunt damage. That's quite powerful, very single target focused, so AoE is absolutely rubbish. On the 6-piece, Soul Harvest gives us damage reduction, and it also does 10,000 seconds worth of remaining damage. That's kind of like triple the effect of the 2-piece. The range on Soul Harvest is miserable at 18 yards, so pretty much this is a left click build, just left click haunts on anything you want to kill. Make sure you hit the second target, because the first haunt does nothing, the second haunt does quite good damage. Soul Harvest, when it's available, it will help you out, but you've got to get the haunts out first. It does absolutely nothing if you press it and an enemy isn't haunted, because the whole mechanic is you have to put haunt on first, then it deals 10,000 seconds worth of damage. So no haunt, Soul Harvest doesn't do anything. We've got the convention of elements. When this rolls around onto cold, we deal really good damage. The rest of the build is fairly immaterial. We've got the Lacumbas for some more damage reduction. Get your Soul Harvest stacks up to 5. The build is a little squishy, but provided your Soul Harvest stacks are 5, provided you're doing a little bit of blocking with your pet skills, you should be okay. The only other thing of note is we've got the Shukrani's Triumph, so this will allow us unlimited Spirit Walk until we either 1 attack 3 times, that'll pop us out of Spirit Walk, we have to wait for the cooldown to reset, or 2, we come across an elite. This is more of an elite hunter build because the single target is excellent on Jade, the AoE is rubbish. So let's just have a little look at these training dummies and I'll show you what we mean. So if we do horns, nothing happens, okay, but as soon as we click horns again, the enemies start disappearing. If we press Soul Harvest, nothing happens, but if we have haunts out and we press Soul Harvest, it would work. Now the other mechanic in Jade is that as you click horns, you reduce the cooldown on Soul Harvest. So basically just try and think of this as like a left click build, and occasionally you might be able to get your Soul Harvest. Acid Cloud we don't ever press, Zombie Dogs and Gargantua we press at the start of the Rift, Spirit Walk we get around, so this is basically just these 3 buttons here, Spirit Walk, Horns and Soul Harvest. So let's try and get this done. So pets out, then we're going to try and get our Soul Harvest stacks up to 5, which we've done. We're going to try and kill these big guys, I think. A Spirit Walk on, first blue is here. I've only played this through once, so apologies if my knowledge of where everything is not amazing. Another blue here, again if we just left click on it, it disappears. We don't need to stress too much about Soul Harvest. We don't want it to drop though, so we'll try and refresh it whenever we can. Of course it counts as an attack, so just be careful. Another yellow here, so provided we click the yellow multiple times, it will die very fast. We don't have Spirit Barrage, we're going to press on. You can get kind of blocked because there's so much trash on this level. So again, just trying to find the enemies, click on them multiple times and they should disappear. If you do get blocked, just click in front of you to get rid of whatever it is. And then Spirit Walk again, which will help you out, zip through this map. Not down there. And the good thing is the Spirit Walk will turn off when you get to an elite. But generally, some of the bigger enemies are worthwhile killing. Otherwise, we're just looking to click this yellow here and find him. Obviously, it's hard trying to click stuff. He's got knockback, which is annoying, but he is in here. And then just trying to illusion as well. So we're just trying to find him. There we do. We get him eventually. If you just keep spam clicking in the middle of it, you will get it. Channeling Pylon doesn't really do us any favours. There's a speed pylon a little bit later, I think, which is helpful. It's not down there. There's nothing down there, so we're going to carry on this way. I think there's an elite down here, or maybe these big guys are worth killing some. Soul Harvest has dropped off. We've refreshed it. Big guys are worth clicking on. Maybe it's not too worth it because there's a lot of trash here. So yeah. Maybe this isn't worth it. Let's go back up. I don't think there's an elite here, but worth checking, so no, none there. We do get a yellow here. Anything on its own you can kill very fast like that, quite efficient. We're going to get motoring as soon as Spirit Barrage is... I keep saying Spirit Barrage, Spirit Walk, as soon as that's available we're going to motor it along here. Again, just looking for elites. There's one up here, another yellow. Again, quite crowded, unfortunately. Need teleports as well. It's a juggernaut. So we just need the haunt to land on him. There we go. A spirit walk to zip us to the next one. Right, it's not to the right, but we get another blue here. So let's spirit walk, or haunt them even. We do not have spirit walk available, but we should be able to kill this blue quickly. There we go, that is done. Spirit walk again on to find the next one. We do have a bit of time. The boss dies very fast, which is good. I want to say there's another elite on this floor. Yeah, blue straight out the door. Again, poppy. No spirit walk, but we'll just try and press on. I think from this point it does get a bit easier. There's not quite as much trash around the blues and stuff. So there we go. Is that one done? Is the one here? No. He is here. Again, another juggernaut, but melts pretty fast on its own. Now we get the speed pylon. This honestly doesn't really help us, but it does allow us to press on a little further and faster. There is, I want to say, another elite somewhere around here. Maybe there isn't. Is it around this corner? Yeah, it's up here at the top blue. Let's kill those guys. And now we just need to find the last couple. Another blue here. The good thing about this is you can practice this a few times because it's quite easy to actually not get quite right. And then we come on to the festival. So by all means, you can practice up to this point and then bug out. Another blue here. I think if we'd stopped to kill a bit more trash, we would probably be quite ahead of the timer now. Again, unfortunately, this is just a big pile of stuff. We're just going to keep clicking. Hopefully we'll pop some of it soon. Come on. Right, and there we go. Boss is spawned. Only 30 seconds, so it doesn't look like it's great. But the boss insta-kills. And that is how you complete the US Challenge Rift. Obviously, I'm not playing the US servers, so it doesn't matter that I've completed this. But yeah, I hope that video was useful, guys. I'll see you in Season 30. Take it easy. Peace.